Hi, everybody. It's Lasha from High Voltage. Trevor, you know what happened? I left the live up for too long. Every time I do that, I swear it rolls and rolls and rolls. You want to talk about let it roll, baby, roll. Okay, Trevor, you there? Trevor's the moderator. He also has a channel called Trevor's Life and Legos. I also wanted to mention that there is a gal that I met via like a chat on the Royal Mess. And she did have a channel called Australian Food Reviews. However, her channel is now Australian Historic Reviews, because I believe from what I meant or from what I read, she was very, very educated with history. Haven't heard from her in a while. So this is sort of the agenda for today. I'd like to share a song that I really, really love. I'm sorry I'm late. I always seem to be late, except for when I am actually working. Maybe if I looked at this more like a job, which I actually sort of kind of do, but I don't want to lose sight of why I started the channel, which you can all find my name, Lasha Royanko, on change.org. You have to search, read the story if you want to. I'm grooming. Yeah, I am. I'm grooming. Look, I just groomed. I did. Vanity. Anyways, so I wore appropriate attire today, 100%. And we are going to talk about free speech, free artistic expression. What's appropriate? What's not? What's towing the line? Politics, but identity politics. Egos, Muslims versus Christians in terms of ideology, but yet it's the same. Also, anything else that comes up, if anybody happens to join. I'm just going, so again, there's 110 people, as far as I know, since I last checked, that signed the petition on change.org, which is basically that surgeons need to keep their oath. So if they make a mistake, which human beings do, you say something, you don't let 6 months go by and let somebody sit in a wheelchair. You don't do that. Okay? Trevor, I think I lost you. Trevor, it must be so frustrated every time I say I'm ready to go live, something happens. Or I get anxiety. I get stage fright. I do. Okay. Where's my email? Yeah, the only people that I really speak to live, and you know this, for those of you who have never been here before, it is High Voltage. My name is Lasha Rajanko. I started this channel because of an injury I sustained in Barrie, Ontario. The petition is on change.org under my name, but you have to browse for my name specifically. It's a long read, but it's really about where the responsibility lies. And I know that people who get injured by a surgeon who doesn't say anything should not be slapped on welfare or disability, ever. The insurance companies in Canada are there for a reason, okay? My fingernails, I tried to get them as clean as I could in the shower today because I worked so hard last night. I could not settle down last night. So, also the Johnny Depp versus the Amber Heard trial. These are the questions I would have cross-referenced after Camille Vasquez got through and basically mopped Amber Heard off the floor. Why is there sport in that? Why did we watch it? Why am I still even talking about it? Also, I want to talk about content. What's trending in my world where I am? Because I know that there are many more ecosystems out in YouTube that I haven't even thought about that are innocuous. So I hope that you stay and join. People's attention spans seem to be really, really short. I'm going to be 53, so I'm taking my sweet time because I respect all of you that have not only signed the petition, but you've stuck with me since the very beginning. And as soon as I said that, somebody flew by. It's pretty funny. Okay. Trevor, how do I find you? Trevor. I'll go to a short. Good morning, Trevor, I'm live now. Cyberspace. Okay, I'm just pinning this. How is everybody? Okay, Trevor, I'm live right now. I had to shut down the live because it just kept rolling around in a circle. And the agenda for today is my introduction song. I'm going to talk about free speech, free expression, what's appropriate, what's not, different comments that I received with different opinions, so everybody is involved. And the only things I don't share are privacy on emails, and I didn't leave the rechat on. I turned it back off, okay? So I'm just going to sing Nick of Time, and I hope to see you, Trevor. If I don't, I guess watch it later. Tell me what your thoughts are. And I also have to redo the raffle. But my mother's really grumpy today, so I have to pick the name up myself. Okay, because PJs didn't claim her prize. Okay, bye. All right, Trevor's the moderator. Trevor's the moderator. There you are. Okay. Did you just listen to me talk into my phone? Okay, this is the song I chose for today. 1 minute clip. I'm not talking in my phone, so you won't be able to hear me. Uh-oh. Okay, I found it. I'm not singing the whole song, though. Okay. So, I guess I shall... The video of you... What do you mean it's still up? I took them down. Which ones? On the shorts or the video? Because I did keep 1 minute and 15 seconds of the shorts. They were one you were planning on taking down. It was a short? Okay, the shorts I meant to leave up because I tried to take them down and I couldn't. So what I did is I remixed them so they were shorter and yeah. Because last year I had this beautiful black bathing suit and it was actually made for women with vasectomies. So it was like that's a very old bathing suit. So the elasticity wasn't good. And so this bathing suit works for somebody my age because I'll be 53. It's not like but even like ballet dancers and so on. So we were going to talk about that because I read some really interesting comments. I want to talk about Camille Vasquez after she mopped Amber Heard off of the floor, why I think the defense should have asked these questions. What else? So I think that's, yeah. And just basically free expression, free speech, and a little bit about Meghan and Harry. Yeah. It's funny because, Trevor, when I put up my videos, they're all impromptu. So because of the ADHD, you just uploaded a new post? Where? On your channel? Trevor and I both have ADHD, so it should be interesting. So you just uploaded a video. Okay, wait. Trevor's Life and Legos. Congratulations. What the heat is doing. Yes. You know what? Yes. 100%. So you had a squirrel do the same thing in Detroit? Okay. Hi, Trevor. It's Lasha from High Voltage. I put up a video of a squirrel. I'm putting this on your post. I put up a video of a squirrel that looked like somebody ran over it. Do you remember in the cartoons when they would run over, when Bugs Bunny would get ridden over by something heavy and he'd be really skinny and rolling around and around? And they did that in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as well. And I'm not watching Gene Wilder, remembering Gene Wilder and the Chocolate Family or the Chocolate Factory. So I posted a video of similar to what you did, Trevor, and it's the environment. I've never seen squirrel action like this before. So everything I just said, I'm still talking. It's going on your post because I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. That was smart. What do you mean there's no comments yet? There's one right there. In fact, I'm going to reply to myself. And, great minds think alike, okay? Whether you're a teenager or a grandmother. Can I sing my song now, Trev? Oh, I bet you Sarah's sleeping because if it's 3 p.m. here, it would be 3 a.m. there, right? BRB? What's BRB? We have to redo the raffle too. Nobody seems to care. You know what's really funny? How many times did I show the Amazon card, right? And why did I buy it? Okay, I'll see in a bit. Why did I buy this Amazon card? Because I wanted to get Andrew Gould's Psychology of Secrets, Lady Colin Campbell's The Real Diana, and then close the account, or else the person could tell me what they wanted, and then I would have put it in my cart and sent it to the person's P.O. box. But I can't find the bloody card. But there's videos on my lives and on the shorts where I'm holding this Amazon card. Trevor's seen it. Did I take pictures of it? I'm sure that I did. And I know Trevor will know where I put it because it's in this basement. But PJs, you never collected the darn raffle. You didn't collect it. So as soon as Trevor gets back, I am going to have to pull somebody else out of the hat. Yesterday, if you want to spend the time, you can go on the live and watch me. It took an hour to read anybody that I know has subscribed to the channel, who has commented, whether it was Stargazer, who told me that my footage was so boring. It was as exciting as watching paint dry. But he came back to 4 different videos to tell me that. I guess he was looking for a fight. And then somebody told me that I talk too slow. Oh, it was Stargazer. He told me I talk too slow too. So I did a video and I was just talking in my normal voice. And I was pausing and thinking. And then I said, and if you want to speed it up, go like this. But then I continued for another 15 seconds, which doesn't hold anyone's attention. And then I sped it up. And I sounded like a mouse because I was talking about, hi, if I speed it up, I would sound like this. Hi, this is Georgia Giant Slayer, and this is the Paula M channel, and this is what I'm going to watch, and this is what I'm going to research, and this is what I'm going to do, but I really sound like a mouse, and then I get. So when people send me insults, I turn them into comedy. Hi, Trev. We have to do the raffle again because PJs did not collect. I think Sarah's mad at me for wearing that bathing suit. I know she is, but I didn't mean to. I know Melody Moon is nice. Isn't she nice? This is why I love. And where's Biggie Biggest? Remember Biggie Biggest and Saucy? Saucy did send me a message and he said, Lasha, can you see this message? And I said, yes. Now, yesterday, I read your post and I added to your post, Trevor. Trevor's Life and Legos, Australian food reviews, which I think she's now Australian historic reviews. And I'm bringing her up because I'm talking about Paula M. Okay, ready? Yeah, no, Pajamas didn't want the $10 Amazon card. Well, that's fine with me. Hey, that's to PJs. I'm telling you, I should start live streaming. Trevor, there's this singer I love on YouTube, Lisa Hanner, and she's she knows all of her subscribers, participants, whichever you want to call it. Okay, and if I hadn't been daft, we would have been making money already, Trevor, and making out donations to people, actual physical people that need it, because charities are tax refundable. My Google checks are not going to be. Do you think that I'm going to use? I never even thought of that. Could I use my Google donations as a tax write-off for me? I don't think so, because it's not an established charity. People are trusting me on faith. And I know, no names mentioned, thought that I was talking about myself too much, didn't comment on content, but it was nasty. It wasn't like when Sarah leaves me feedback, which I know she will, or she already has, or she hasn't seen anything because she has a life. Not that we don't have a life. We're trying to build something, Trevor. You're trying to build Lego. You know what I thought of? Since the petition on change.org is kind of stagnated, no matter how much I bring it up, it's stagnated. And the 110 people in the 4 comments, I'll never forget. I think I need to do something fancy on the computer and start going door to door. Because when you see somebody in person and you talk to somebody, that makes a difference. So maybe my walk of oath from here to Ottawa is stopping in cities and getting the petition on my way from here to Ottawa. Now, that would be some interesting footage to see if the 7 years and the fight is worth it. Or when do I give up? When do you know that you won and you're right, but it's time to stop because it's hurting yourself? Like that movie, Flash of Genius. I was watching what you call footage from January 6, 2021, and I can't believe that Trump fought against his own government all because he lost an election. Yep. Yep. Isn't that disgusting, Trevor? What I didn't understand either is why did everybody crucify Dr. Fauci? Trevor, you're very on top of politics, and I'm very glad that you're open about Trump here. I would love Trump lovers, men or female or LGBTQ.C. I don't know what to say anymore about that. I'm going to get crucified for saying this. You're either born a man or a woman. But there are, I believe it's called Yes, it does make the US look really, really bad. And I was thinking to myself, Trevor, okay, this is on the subject. I'm wearing tights. Look, Trev, I'm wearing tights today. Look, I've got tights on. I'll show you. And then we're going to talk about politics because this is important, because things aren't becoming about the government and politics. It's making the US look stupid. Justin Trudeau makes Canada look stupid. What the government did to me makes them look stupid. What the government did to the Netflix series Filthy Rich, Acosta, makes them look stupid. Oh, I'm fired up today, Trevor. Okay, so people do not stick around on a live for more than 2 seconds. I get that people have busy lives, but you know what? How many times did YouTube save my life? I sent Sean Atwood $47. I sent Andrew Gold, I think $13.99. And I said, see, look, there's my blister pack. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I know. Wait a minute. Message. Okay. Actually, no, my blister packets. No, these are my old blister packs. Wait a second. What's down here? Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait a minute. All right. These are my old blister packs. Hey, they're very, very, very quiet, Tweva. We hunting coffee and we hunting medication. Okay, so these are, what week is this from? May 24th to May 29th. Okay, so that was then. And this is from what week? June 17th to June 24th. And what are these? Because I don't take all the medication. I don't. That's why they're still down here, because what I do is the medication that I don't take out of these or don't use, I keep in a bottle, and then I take the bottle. I never used to, but I do now. Any meds that I don't take, I'll save them up and I send them back to the pharmacy because they dispose of them in an environmentally friendly way, so it doesn't dump our oceans with more shit. What else do you think about politics in the States? And then I want to sing the song, but tell me what you want to discuss today, and then I'll tell you what I want to discuss today. Do you mind typing that out, Trevor? Because as soon as you are able to go live, do you want to go live together and conduct a show? Like two different generations talking about the same subjects and outlooks. Some politicians are good and some are bad, of course. Yes, I agree with you 100%. I'm sorry, I'm just throwing these empty blister packs down here. My meds are actually upstairs. And I want to talk about meds today too. And these are the breakthroughs that I take for my knee. And these are from May 30th. And it's 7 tablets a week. Look, 7 no, I can't. Because I'm not, the pharmacy actually, I take this off the label and I actually recycle it. So I take 4 milligram, I get 7 4-milligram breakthrough for pain. So that's just what I wanted to tell you. That's it. I'm just moving that junk out of the way because I'm turning around to sing a song. I want to share my agenda, which I already did, but I really should write it down. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write it down. Okay, so here's the agenda. I'm old school. What can I say? This is my new, do you know, look at Trevor. Look at how many journals I've been through since I started this channel. This is how many, these are the number of diaries that I used and have used over the last year and 6 months. Okay, thank you for saying something. This morning, the power plant in my city got blown up because it had been closed down for 1 year, and it woke me up and it felt like an earthquake. In Detroit. What part of Detroit, Trevor? Let me just grab my phone. What time did it wake you up, Trev? What time? There is a recording on YouTube, 6 a.m. Okay, let me grab it. My phone hit it. The bit that I start doing the opinion piece, I'm going to live stream on Facebook as well. Okay. So let's just take this time and chat and get ready for the agenda. In case people join, can you go on my Facebook account and moderate? Because the chances of people coming onto YouTube and moderating, I can usually handle that because there's 4 people. I didn't know Trenton was in Detroit. Do you remember that movie, Place Beyond the Pines, with Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, Eva something or other? You're not on Facebook. I remember you saying 2 lives back that you needed to start a Facebook account. Okay. Type in Trenton, Michigan factory explosion. Okay. On YouTube or Google? I'll go YouTube. Trenton, Michigan factory explosion. Look at the smoke. I don't want to get, you know what? I'll probably get a copyright for that, but this is on YouTube and it hasn't. I better subscribe to this channel. Okay, oh, it's Fox 2 Detroit. Okay, subscribe. I don't actually, I don't like it, but the algorithm needs to move forward so people can see that. What are the comments here? Respect the hustle 8 hours ago, edited. Did he edit it or did somebody else edit it? Oh, it's my landlord. Sorry. Sorry. Hi there. I'm finding it difficult to keep up with the dog, the family situations, working. Thank you so much for those links. I really appreciate it. And yes, you have my word that I will clean the heck out of here. Sorry, that was my landlord. Okay, so wait a minute. Now the air quality is going to go up again. Wow. But what, okay, so here are the responses. Okay, so I subscribed to the channel, I hit the like button, I'm commenting. Okay, I have no idea about this. It was brought to my attention by, can I say who? Anyways, it was brought to my attention. So I subscribed. I'm using proper YouTube etiquette. I don't like what I saw, but I liked the video so that it moves the algorithm. What caused this? And I'm reading through the 20 comments that are here. These are the comments. How many comments are there? There's 27 comments. It's been shut down. Oh, my landlord. If you guys are really hot, You can turn the AC. I'm still waiting for home hardware. No worries, no worries. Don't, you know what? I bought those things that kill flies. Well, boy, I feel actually really bad when those sticky things are hanging from the ceiling and then the flies stick to them, and you know that the flies are still alive. And I've even taken that thing out and tried to like free the fly, but it sticks and sticks. Yeah, I know. I feel bad. But then I did a video where I was killing them on your roof, and I was calling it sleepy weepy time. Yeah, because at nighttime they congregate to the roof, and I took the Swiffer and I just started killing them like the Terminator. Flies. And they're really ugly when you look at them up close. Anyways, I hope that you're not on your lunch. I'm joking. It's 3:29. I really like my landlord. Okay, wait a minute. I don't have to work tonight either, so no pressure. Oh, Trevor. Okay, let's go to this. Here's the comments. That was insane. I was taking and the toilet was moving. 9 people agreed with that. And the reply, just like every other day. I know what they're talking about. Troy Patton says, all of these, Trevor, what do you mean? A spider? You saw a spider on your window? You didn't kill it, did you? You know, butterflies are becoming extinct. They, oh my gosh, I have to write down my topics or my ADHD. It's gonna take over. Hang on, let me finish reading these comments. I woke up in the booming noise. It was pretty loud too, and I live right in the center of Trenton. That's a lot of fire. Wow, isn't that toxic? 3 people. We have a lot of fruit. Oh, this is my landlord. Okay, I've got to reply to her. Oh, we heard the explosion in Ontario as far as Belle River, Amherstburg, town of Essex, LaSalle. I didn't know it was gonna happen. That's the way it's written. I'm trying to use words by their right name. Okay? Am I looking into your eyes? Oopsie. I thought it was going to be. I'm not saying it. Solar all the way, wind farm. MAGA comments are too funny. How little they know or pay attention to. As the asbestos was removed, and if you don't believe me, or wasn't removed, or was removed, and if you don't believe me, you can DTE and ask. They'll be happy to explain, as they aren't pathetic. It felt like an earthquake, and you saw a spider in your room, and the thing has been shut down in Trenton, and the air quality sucks, and the smokestacks got blown up in March. Have you ever thought of going into politics, Trevor? All right. Now, we have to stay on the agenda. This is my agenda. Before I move on to the agenda, Trevor, you know what I need your help with today? Keeping me on track. And then it'll only take me 20 minutes to do what I want to talk about, and then we can chit chat. I need you to help me stay on track. Is that a yes? Is that a no? Or do you really have to go? Okay, so before we begin, I'm really going, they say, they as in Freud, Carl Jung, they all had these ideas, and I need to find out. And I did take social service worker in 2008, and I did complete a semester. I did complete human resources at the British Columbia Institute of Technology. I completed the program support worker course at Mohawk College in my early 20s, and I've been taking care of people that are older than myself since I was, 12 years old. Okay, this was the 10 Commandments. Thank you for bringing that news to my attention, Trevor, because when you see something like that, we wonder why we are roasting to death. Do you know that it is so humid and hot right now? My mother is upstairs with the bobbins, and they are lying there, just lying. And I'm in the basement where it's cool. But you know me, I'm the Energizer battery, Trevor. I don't stop. I do not stop. And I don't think that's healthy. Yeah, and I've been like this my whole life, except when I wasn't. All right, so this was my first 10 commandments. They were my commandments. And this is where I kept track of everybody. And I, comments, ideas. I've had this for years. I've had this since March 4th of 2000. Look at how tiny my handwriting is. And then it goes all the way to Friday, August the 4th of 2023, right? Then, check this out. So this is, Trevor, you wondered where everything was? Here it all is. Trev, remember when I was trying to write things when I first started this? We're going to do the raffle. Remember I may be going on a trip tomorrow morning. Well, we'll talk about that. But remember, your job right now is to help me stay on track. So when you go live and people start throwing a million questions at you about how you do this and how you put this together with your Lego and everything you build, you're going to need somebody who knows you and your content to keep a wrap on everybody, right? So just be patient with me. So remember when I would try to write things down to keep myself organized, and then I would just mix myself all up again? And then I bought this one. Remember this one? Oh, there's still some pages, but not many. Oh, it doesn't matter. The whole point is, these are the books that I've gone through in diary form. But I've had a lot of these books for about 10 years. So that's where these are, right here. Okay, now, hang on, Trevor. All right, let's do the raffle and write down the agenda because I'm starting to clean. And when I start to clean, I get obsessive and I literally cannot stop cleaning, which is so weird because I have ADHD. What I do first, before I do my first live, I will send a poll and it will be asking, such a good idea. That's such a good idea. You know what I've noticed, Trev? With YouTube channels, it's all relative because even though, like for instance, the reason I sent Sean Atwood $47 and the reason I sent Andrew Gold $13, the reason I sent Emma money, the reason I sent Paula M money is because when I was in that wheelchair and onwards, you know how hard it's been. You've been with me since I started this channel. And I have been with your channel since you started it. So at any rate, the polls, it's all relative. The reason I sent them money and the reason I said that they saved my life is essentially before I even knew that the doctor or surgeon had made an error, because I mean, he obviously didn't say, sorry, just let me get this hair out of my face. He didn't say anything about it, right? So I felt like an empty vessel. I don't believe that. Thank you. But you know what? I have every faith in you. I really do. And you know what? I didn't know that you were a teenager. And I remember you were kind of a little hesitant to say anything. But I was saying to my mom, this is a different subject. We'll get into this, okay? My mother really, really does care about you. And I was worried, to be honest with you. You can't say anything nowadays. I was worried because you're a teenager and I'm a 53-year-old, soon to be grown woman, that us communicating might be inappropriate. However, that's not the case, because yes, she is. And first of all, the content that I put up is not controversial at all. It's all in fun, and it's for a very serious cause, which you understand all of this. And when you talk and you write and I watch your videos, you're going to grow into a very handsome, intelligent man. And you understand politics. That's why I must say, but you don't have an accent. You don't talk like the guy from Place Beyond the Pines. Anyways, you know what I want to tell you, Trevor? So my mother and I were talking about this. And this girl that I work with is 15. Diane, that I work with at Yella's, is 15 years old. And she showed me her Instagram account. So I'm following her now. And she's going to her friend's 16th birthday party. I know, Trevor. She looks 25. And she's my boss. Like, when Gary's not there, I'm 52. I'm not going to go on about that. She's my boss, and I absolutely respect and trust her. She's a leader. She's not a wolf or a sheep. She's a border collie. But I am like a mama wolf. Like, because I never had children, I get very protective of people that I don't even know, which is probably not normal, right? It's like most people have their own families to fight with and go on about. I don't have that, right? So the people that I work with, the people that I meet here, the people like Sean Atwood and Andrew Gold, how they saved my life is I wasn't ready to hurt myself. I was so numb from pain and all of that that when I discovered YouTube, it was wow, my whole world opened up. That they saved my curiosity, which saved my life, or I would have died of boredom. I loved when she said that motivational short 2 weeks ago. I know, and I just had to stick my face in there. I'm not doing that to her again. But I don't know her last name, but I'll let you know what her Instagram account is. All right. I'm going to put the agenda up first. And we'll talk about what you were talking about YouTube. Oh, as a slushy. Do you know I didn't smoke any pot yesterday? Like I had like a little 2 puffs in the morning. And then I had to work that day, so I didn't smoke at all. And I got home last night. You watched the video. I took down the long ones, right? Because, yeah. And, yeah, it could offend people. I was thinking about what you said, and that's why I asked at work, right? So, okay, here's the agenda, and then I will comment on what you are bringing up right here because those are interesting points, and I do not have the live chat replay on. Okay, so is today the 21st? It's the day after the first day of summer. Okay, so it is Friday, June the 21st, 2024. Okay, so first I just want to sing Nick of Time. And what I'm going to start doing, Trevor, is I'm going to start doing my videos like this, okay? And then I'm going to put up the video. I know. Has it been that long? I thought it was longer. No, we didn't. You know what? I was on LNL. I was trying to build LNL Soul Sisters and Lasha Rayanko back then. So you're correct. I started this channel in December. So is that 5 months ago? What are we in now? June? So backwards. Yeah, that's when I started this channel. It was like or maybe I started it, I think. No, I got my phone here. No, I got it at Concord just before Christmas. Okay, Nick of Time. Nick of Time. I want to talk about the dancing video and expression. Free speech. And narratives. This is sort of part 3 of Depp versus Heard. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I've been on for an hour already and I have to go soon. Also, community page is going to be so important for anybody that subscribes to this channel, like really important. That is where I'm going to start posting the agenda, okay? And I do want to change it to, Sunday, Monday, happy days. I'd even started that, eh? Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. If you go on to Lasha Rajanko or L&L Soul Sisters, there's some videos that I haven't saved to this channel that are pretty funny. So Nick of Time, dancing, expression, free speech, narratives. I'm going to read some comments. deppvsheard, the community page. And let's just leave it at that. And then we can chat for a while, okay? So I'm just going to hit these subjects. If you want to interject on the subjects, perfect. If anybody joins in, Trevor, you know what to do. And here I go. All right. You know what I like to, if I can't dance, by the way, Trevor, I'd like to tell you something. You know, I spent 2 hours doing those squats and all of that and the dancing and everything. And I had to put ice on my hip, ice on my knees. I need to go to the doctor today. Well, it's a little too late now, but I need to call him. And I went to the pharmacy yesterday to pick up my new blister pack. And I have frostbite and bruising from when I fell at Concord. And I'm on it. Let's just put it that way. I'm on it. Do you know what I'm saying? What do you do with a bunch of lawyers that, what do you call it? No. What happens when a lawyer opens, never mind, I'm not saying anything. All right. Trevor, do you know who Bonnie Raitt is? You don't follow me. You like my content. Oh, and I wanted to talk about this, especially with you, Trevor, and Diane. Mental health in children and teens. There's some really good articles in here that I'd like to read. Also, The Exorcism of Annalise Michael. If you haven't read that, I'm writing this down too. The Children's Mental Health. I also want to read a pinned comment by Australian, not, is it